Hello, 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 and welcome to Noemi Oracle Priestess Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? This is for position number 2, also known as Taurus, and we're going to see what the Ascended Masters say for Taurus. They want me to start the reading exactly how we started the position number 1 reading. So I don't know if you should also pay attention to position number 1's reading. It could be sort of like the catalyst to this reading. I mean, I do know that that's how it works, right? You go from position number 1 to position number 12. There's something in it for everybody in each of the readings, and you go from there. But if you're the type of person who only wants to see your sun, moon, or rising, I understand that. Sometimes it hits. But for some of you, there may be something in it for you in the Aries reading, okay? So position number 1. But it's up to you. Remember, this is a general reading. And if you want a personal reading, you can go to the description box below and get that information. And if you need anything, you can just email me and I'll be happy to clarify anything for you if I can help. So let's see. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the energy for Taurus, position number 2. Mother and Father God, Holy Spirit, those who dwell with me every day of the highest white light. Thank you for being here today. All right, let's see. We'll go ahead and shuffle for Focus Friday, position number 2. Focus Friday, position number 2, right before the new moon in Aquarius. Preliminary energy for the new moon in Aquarius. So, just a little bit of things that I was feeling before your reading, Taurus, was there's someone you don't want to engage with, or you don't want to forgive them, or you think that you've forgiven them, and you haven't. I'm not really sure. There's some residual feelings that I'm hearing that you may have towards someone. They want me to split the deck there. So yeah, Aries also got clear and cleanse their energy as base energy from the Ascended Masters and futility. So it seems like these two things always go hand in hand, right? In order for you to create anything or be able to focus on what it is that your purpose is for your journey ahead, or you're in between your journey, or you're kind of like embarking. I feel like there's a beginning. Okay, so we'll go ahead and see what else there is for you, Taurus, position number 2. Let's see what you have to clarify that cleansing of your energy. Feelings just healing, and you're needing some patience for a specific person or thing. Person, place, or thing. Remember, it's a general reading. So take what resonates and share the rest. And I always say share because you never know who you can help. Okay, you never know who you can be getting messages for. Also, it can be a past, present, or future influence. Yeah. So can you clarify, Spirit, cleansing and clearing and fertility? Can you clarify that for Taurus, please? Or give us some direction for Focus Friday before the new moon in Aquarius. That did want to come out. So, personal growth. I'm going to take it because I felt like I should. Self-love. Okay. Stay a little bit away from fear. Or sticking into fear. There could be something with your wrong with your throat chakra, which means there's something you want to communicate, but your fear is holding you back from saying something. And then this is outline energy. So, Is there, yeah. So you want a relationship change? I'm trying to move this. I probably have to move some things. Or let me see if I need to move the camera a bit. That's what we'll do. We'll move the camera a bit. Okay. So, and so maybe that's what you need to do, right? You need to move things around to fit more in tune with what you need. And so that's going to be a part of your personal growth. And you could be having some issues telling somebody that or communicating that. And so, you know, you're going to have to do this for yourself. There's something also that you need to forgive, or someone needs to forgive you for, or you're seeking forgiveness for. There could be a secret that's eating you up that you haven't divulged, or just a feeling or an emotion. So we have forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. And you want to go ahead and, you know, do this out of love and do it in a loving way. And first you must practice the self-love. So practice means like, you know, validation. And try to look at things from another perspective as well, from the perspective of the person who you feel doesn't really get it. Because they could get it, but you just haven't communicated enough in order for them to really have an explanation, possibly. Let's see if they have something else for you here. So you could focus on forgiveness. Yeah, moderation, right? So moderation, as far as I'm feeling like that's what I was saying. It's like, be careful how you present what it is you're going to say. Don't just come out and be like, you did this, or you made me feel like this, or remember like 15 years ago. Also, moderate the goals and the dreams. Stop trying to do everything all at once. Like, just take time. You have time. Pace yourself. They want me to watch this one. Yeah, so there could be an issue with a father, a husband, a brother, or a son, or you are a father, husband, brother, or son. But I feel like there's an issue, could be an issue just with a masculine energy. And so remember that masculine doesn't mean man. It could be a woman in that who is in masculine energy. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull one from here, since it feels like what are they in moderation for? New moon in Aquarius. We're not pulling on that energy yet, because that energy is barely here. So this is just a focus Friday forward for you. So let's see, because that card out in that deck, I'm just taking that as they want us to pull one from here. And let's see, for position number 2, what do you have? First focus Friday. Preliminary energy. Okay. Cut the deck. Want me to slow down? So do you need to slow down? Are you trying to rush into anything? What advice do you have? Yeah. Trust the process. Trust the process. So do things in moderation, trust the process, assess, and resist wanting for you to have everything at once, because My attention is drawn to her hand. You see how her hand is grasping everything. And it's kind of like, I want all of these things at one time, and you're like kind of like hanging on to them. And instead, it should be more like, trying to grasp things with two hands and see what falls. And sometimes when you hold things too tight, they can slip right out of your hands, right? So resist that. Resist wanting everything right now in this moment, and take the time for your journey. It's just the beginning. Assess. Take the time to take this time to really self-love, but also solidify your own identity. That's what I'm feeling. Like, you need to solidify what it means to be position number 2. Okay? And this, I don't know if you have ears and you're trying to feel like that isn't, there is power in that. You see how here she has her hands open, her arms are open, she's waiting, her crown chakra is activated. The number 16 can mean something to you, but she's just letting things happen. The new moon in Aquarius for tomorrow, it's about rejuvenating and manifesting. And so, the way that you manifest is you put your intention out there, and you work on, you work towards your goals or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest little by little. You rest, you love yourself, you keep healing and working on yourself, and then it just comes. Okay. And so, in that sense, that is the power. Okay, let's see. Can we clarify a bit for position number 2? What is their blockage? And I'm going to move this over. Or do you guys want to clarify the relationship change? There needs to be so I'm feeling like there needs to be a relationship change. So fertility, as you must trust, and in moderation, just things will come slowly but surely. I imagine a turtle. Okay. Slowly but surely. In Spanish, they say paso lento, pero seguro. Baby steps for sure, but short steps. They're small steps, but they're for sure steps. They're things will happen in due time, but they will be done in a way that no one can ever take those things away from you. Okay. What is the energy for the change in relationship? What are we talking about here? Spirit, for position number 2. What are we talking about? What position? What relationship change for position number 2? What is the relationship change? Oh, could it be marriage? Okay. Position number 2. Can you clarify the contract? Can you clarify the contract? So maybe because of relationship change, patience, rest, and rejuvenate. And okay, we won't delve into that. Okay, so relationship change. Relationship change and the solidification of something comes after the self-love, the personal growth. But also, it just feels like the relationship change with yourself has to happen first, or has happened, or is beginning to happen. And so it just feels like it could be that you're wanting to take whatever it is to the next step, as far as and higher level of commitment, whether it be in career or love or in your healing, right? But it's like you want a higher level of commitment at everything at one time, and that's just not the way it works. Also, if you are going to get married or sign any type of contract in a career or whatever goals that you're trying to solidify for yourself, now is the right time to start, letting things go and manifesting that. But then also, if you are literally going to be, signing some sort of contract, make sure that you read everything thoroughly and don't jump the gun, is what they're saying. Don't jump the gun. So, whatever decision that you're making and you're going to solidify those, you need to be very well informed and well aware, and make sure that you're setting clear intentions. And then again, you have patience that came out, or just from what the energy that I read earlier, and you need to rest. So we do have, patience, rest, and rejuvenation, and that is how you will be in your power. Also, that's going to help with you being in your power. The contract is, and it could be that after a time of rest and rejuvenation and patience, that you'll be entering into a very good contract because you've done the work and you're calling in your power. You've called your power back. Yeah, after a time of personal growth and self-love. But what they're saying is continue to clear and cleanse your energy. Forgive yourself for those, mistakes, or maybe the delays. You feel like you've caused some delays in your life. But just, it's fine. Just let it go. And forgive. Forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for yourself. And it's just because, it can self-sabotage some things that are supposed to be coming in for you. So let's see what other message. I'm going to put these over here. Okay. So for position number 2, what can position number 2 focus on when it comes to calming their power? What is blocked? What is positions number 2's blocking? I feel like somebody's like hanging onto your energy. Or you're hanging on to somebody's energy. What is position number 2's blockage? What is position number 2's blockage? What is position number 2's blockage? Spirit, what is their blockage? Being authentic. Yeah. So you got this one out first, which you have 2 paths, right? It says the gates, but you have 2 paths. And one of the paths leads you to one way, and the other path leads you to another way, or so that's what you think. But see, if you see at the end of it and you see the gates, it's only one. And so position number 2, do not let your hard-headedness or you hanging on to resentment, because either way it goes, you will be in your purpose and you will be on the right path if you're not there already. It's just going to depend on you, on how you manifest that. And so I think it's more about being a truth teller. Okay, so you see that manifesting. And if you look at the path and you look at the other card, you'll see that the paths seem to be kind of like the same color as the other card. And then whenever I see blue, you know, Archangel Zadkiel is my guardian, one of my guardian angels, and so archangels, excuse me. And personally, transmutation is one of the things that I see all over this. It's kind of like take the situation that you have and transmute that into self-love. Get the tools that you need from that. That becomes your toolbox. And then you take those tools, like be it anger, be it fear, be it self-loathing, self-sabotage. But then you take that tool, that strength, that energy, because it takes a lot of energy to be angry. It takes a lot of energy to self-sabotage, to not forgive, to hang on to those things. So just take that energy and transmute it into love. Self-love at first, and then you can share that love and call back your power in the places that you need. And then, you'll get where you need to be, and manifesting will be easy. And like at the bottom, we were talking about authenticity, be authentic, be yourself. Authenticity, be yourself. No matter what that is. It's a very important part of self-love and forgiveness, is to be authentic. And so, you could be hanging onto other people's energy when you're around them. You're a good problem solver. You seem to be always solving other people's problems, or people come to you, or you hang on to a lot of the problems of others, or you feel with intensity your loved ones and how they suffer, and you have to learn to protect your energy from that. So yeah, you're a chameleon. You can adapt to any situation and use those tools that you have in that toolbox to help you. Position number 2. For Focus Friday, I'm feeling like authenticity is going to be your focus. To be authentic. So be your authentic self. Self-love is one of the focuses too, so it depends on you, but I'm feeling a real sense of being authentic, being your authentic self, and exploring what that is for you. Take baby steps, and you can journal, you can write things down. Use the elements. If you're really feeling heavy, the element of water for you, for your cleansing and your clearing, and then also just telling the truth. Purge, cleanse your soul, and sometimes we may have to do that on paper first before we do that with others. But hey, you know what I say? Those that mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So if you blow up at somebody, just you guys will fix it. That's how it usually works. So let's see what is your overall oracle message from Spirit, from Divine Source for Focus Friday. Yeah. See? Practice self-compassion. And we got that twice. Self-love. And restore yourself to alone time. So, oftentimes, we forget who we were, or who we want to be, or what those dreams are. So, just have some fun with yourself. Listen to that music that you listen to. Blast it real loud. Cry, scream. I don't know, go to the gym and do the punching bag or something. Get some of that energy out, or just put that frustration that you feel in your toolbox. Look, that just jumped. These two just jumped out. Nourish your body. It's what came out. Oh, flipped out. Nourish your body. And meditation of the spaciousness of hair. So, grab some water, go outside, relax, and just love yourself. And trust your intuition, okay? Just trust your intuition on that, Taurus, position number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this reading up. And for your Focus Friday, be authentic. If I helped anyone, at least one person today, that would be enough for me. Be well. Bye.